Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo December 24, 2024. The moon spends the day in your solar house, inclining you to take a greater interest in your relationships or a different perspective on your life. Today's Mercury-Uranus transit opens our minds to new ideas or approaches. Mercury is currently transiting your sign, encouraging you to seek mental stimulation and voice your ideas. Its interaction with Uranus today gives you a sense of being free or more courageous about expressing yourself in unique and spirited ways. Your unique qualities are in demand. Open and honest conversations can figure strongly. With Venus now retrograde in your sign, it's important to watch for a too intellectual approach to sensitive topics. However, if kept in check, it can be a good time to dream up alternatives. Today's exhilarating trine between Mercury in your sign and rebellious Uranus in your romantic fifth house of love creates a sweet synergy between the message you're trying to relay and your desires for affection. Who's the lucky catch? Venus and Pluto continue to travel alongside one another in your sign, while the planet of love, relationships, and value systems approaches her retrograde journey through your sign. Single or taken, you're being called to review, reflect, and reassess things in your personal life, so don't make any commitments just yet. In the meantime, today's moon in Cancer and your relationship sector heightens your intuition and romantic connection. Today is perfect for expressing yourself. As Mercury trines Uranus retrograde, your identity sector is linked to your sector of creativity and self-expression. The trine might produce a light bulb moment, referring to how you go about completing your everyday objectives, such as color-coding files with your favorite colors or organizing your space in a way that works best for you. You could also feel incredibly confident expressing yourself through your style, like fun accessories to spruce up a uniform or reinvent your professional look. In the lead-up to the moon's return to your financial sector tomorrow, this is an important point in any month for having your antennas up but your mind and your options open. Especially as this won't just be the moon's last visit for the year but at a time of year when all the planetary activity is on the income side of the financial fence, a valuable chance to check in with money matters. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends €1 today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today, because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. Sometimes you can just blast through the boring stuff with your brain mostly turned off, and that power serves you well today. It could be work, school, or something else, but it won't put you to sleep. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. The aspect at play reminds you that your future starts today. This is a good time to ask yourself, what do you want for your health? Do you want to ignore your body until invasive medical measures are required? Or do you want to have an informed, delightful experience of nurturing in your body and your mind in a more preventive fashion? If you prefer the latter, maybe it's time to invest in an informative text, a healthy cookbook, a holistic hygiene reference, or a book on feng shui. Give to yourself today by way of spending some intimate quality time with a loved one. You can't and shouldn't always focus on the groups that you work with, or the family unit. This can bring you to a point of emotional deprivation if it goes on too long. See what you can do for yourself in this area. Take care of your own needs. Our eyes in the sky. As the sun makes its grand entrance into Capricorn, we welcome the winter solstice, a profound turning point in the wheel of the year. This celestial event not only marks the beginning of winter but also invites us into a season rich with opportunity for growth, reflection, and renewal. Have you felt the subtle shift in the air as the days grow shorter and the nights stretch on? There's something magical about this time, a quiet nudge to pause and honor how far we've come while envisioning the road ahead. The winter solstice isn't just a seasonal transition, it's a sacred moment to align with nature's rhythm and reconnect with ourselves. As we cozy up in warm layers, sip hot cocoa by the fire, and prepare for the joys of the holidays, let's also take a moment to reflect. How have you grown this year? What challenges have shaped you, and what triumphs have brought you joy? This season is your opportunity to acknowledge your journey and plant the seeds of intention for what you wish to cultivate in the coming months. While winter may seem cold and dreary to some, there's a unique beauty in its stillness. Have you ever stopped to admire the way freshly fallen snow sparkles under a soft winter sun, or how the crisp air carries a sense of clarity? These moments remind us to embrace the present and find gratitude in simplicity. Much like the seeds that lie dormant beneath the frozen earth, waiting to bloom in spring, your dreams and goals can take root now. What are you ready to nurture and bring to life during these frosty days? Capricorn, the steadfast and ambitious goat, sets the tone for this transformative season. Known for its practicality, persistence, and deep sensitivity, Capricorn energy calls us to channel our inner strength and strive for meaningful achievements. Think of someone you admire for their ability to balance ambition with kindness, perhaps a friend, family member, or even yourself. That's the essence of Capricorn, a leader who inspires with determination and generosity. This season, let Capricorn's steady energy guide you as you set goals that align with your true values. Start small, dream big, and trust in your ability to climb any mountain, no matter how daunting it may seem. What steps can you take this winter to move closer to your aspirations? Before dawn, Ceres, the asteroid of nurturance, retrogrades back into Taurus, shifting our focus to tangible forms of care. Since July, Ceres in Gemini encouraged us to nurture through words and connection, teaching us the power of presence in our relationships. Now, as it settles into Taurus, we're reminded of the importance of honoring physical, emotional, and financial boundaries. Have you noticed how setting clear boundaries strengthens your relationships and personal well-being? Whether it's saying no to overextending yourself or making time for self-care, this is a time to honor both your needs and those of others. Remember, anything truly meant for you, be it relationships, opportunities, or possessions, will not be lost. As the Cancer moon opposes Venus in retrograde, you might feel a wave of emotional sensitivity. This transit stirs a longing for comfort and security, yet it also asks us to reassess our priorities. Have you ever felt caught between holding onto the familiar and stepping into the unknown? These moments of inner conflict can be unsettling but are also deeply transformative. After this lunar transit, the moon goes void of course, creating an ideal time for introspection and creativity. Why not try journaling, crafting a vision board, or exploring an artistic outlet that speaks to you? Have you ever found clarity through such expressions? These reflective practices can help you process your feelings and uncover what truly matters to you. As we move through this season of transformation, let's not forget the connections that enrich our lives. Whether it's reaching out to a friend, offering a kind word, or simply sharing a moment of gratitude, small gestures can create profound ripples of love and care. This is a time to nurture your relationships, honor your boundaries, and find balance in giving and receiving.